Let's welcome to this evening's ring the grand champion of the Ayrshire show, View Village C Diamond. She is exhibited by Florent Foley of Corey, Indiana. Let's give him a round of applause. Diamond is a 5-year-old and was bred and owned by Florent, Vicky, and Bianca Foley. Her sire is Cedar Vale, Charleston, and her dam is View Village Black Diamond. She is classified Excellent 93. In the last 10 years, View Village has won several awards, including 10 All-Canadian Awards. In the last 7 years, they won Premier Breeder and Exhibitor 4 times at the Royal Winter Fair. Other awards won this year were the First Place International Dairy Showcase Award, and Diamond was a senior and grand champion at the Eastern National Show in Springfield, Massachusetts. In 2012, Diamond was second in the senior 3-year-old class at the Royal Winter Fair, and honorable mention intermediate champion. And in 2011, she won her class at Expo, Quebec, and the Eastern National Show. Let's give a big round of applause for our grand champion Ayrshire, View Village C Diamond. Congratulations.
Now, please join me in welcoming the 2014 Grand Champion Brown Swiss, Elak Wager Candid, a 6-year-old this year. Let's give her a round of applause. She is exhibited by Ken Main and Peter Vale of Copiague, New York, and was bred by Dean Cole of Nova Scotia, Canada. Her sire is Hanny Swiss Ace Wager, and her dam is Elak Cartoon Kara. Candid is classified Excellent 93 with an incredible Excellent 95-point mammary. Her 4-year-old production record in 365 days comes in at 27,938 pounds of milk with 1,282 pounds of fat for a 4.5% fat test, and she has a 3.7% protein test for 1,027 pounds. Still more recognitions include exhibiting a grand champion 4 times here at World Dairy Expo, including breeding last year's 5-time Supreme Champion at the New York State Fair. They bred the 2012 and 2014 Junior Champion at World Dairy Expo and exhibited this year's Intermediate Champion. Let's give a big round of applause for Elak Wager Candid.
Flambeau Manor, R.O. Lauren was our grand champion Guernsey at this year's International Guernsey Show. She is a 4-year-old bred, owned, and exhibited by Stephen and Gary Van Dorn of Tony, Wisconsin. Her sire is Jen's Golden Pro King Royal Oak, and her dam is Flambeau Manor G. Lauren. She is classified Excellent 93. And her 3-year-old production record at 365 days was 22,906 pounds of milk, 1,230 pounds of fat, and 864 pounds of protein. Her awards at the 2014 World Dairy Expo include Senior Champion, as well as first place in the 4-year-old class, Best Udder of the Show, and Grand Champion Bred and Owned, as well as the Production Award winner and Senior Champion. She is also on the Guernsey Association Top 300 CPI list. Please help me in welcoming Flambeau Manor R.O. Lauren, our Grand Champion Guernsey.
And now, please welcome back our most recently crowned champion, the 2014 Holstein Grand Champion, R.F. Goldwyn Haley. Haley was exhibited by Gencom Holsteins LTE of Notre-Dame de Vacances, Quebec, and was bred by R&F Livestock and Chilliwack Cattle Company of Canada. Her sire is Braydale Goldwyn, and her dam is Melholm Louis Hanna. Haley is classified 2E, Excellent 97 points, and her production record at 6 years and 1 month and 305 days consists of 30,524 pounds of milk, a 4.2% fat test with 1,261 pounds of fat, and a 3.3% protein test with 987 pounds of protein. In addition to today's honors of being first place 6-year-old and older cow, senior champion, and grand champion Holstein, she was also reserve grand champion at the Royal in 2011, was grand and supreme at the 2012 World Dairy Expo, was the grand champion Holstein at the Royal in 2012, was nominated All-American in 2012, and also was All-Canadian in 2012 and 2013. Let's show our appreciation for RF Goldwyn Haley.
Welcome back to the ring, our grand champion jersey, TJ Classic Minister Venus, exhibited by River Valley Farm of Tremont, Illinois. Venus was the winning 4-year-old and was bred by Greg and Joel Bourne. Her sire is Select Scott Minister, and her dam is Stephen Sparkler Vera. She is classified Excellent 93, and her production record at 3 years, 7 months, 305 days in milk was 16,248 pounds of milk, 800 pounds of fat, and 600 pounds of protein. Her Venus's awards and recognitions at this year's World Dairy Expo include being the first place 4-year-old, senior, and grand champion, and in 2013, she won the Jersey Jug Futurity in Louisville, Kentucky, and also was the intermediate champion as well as reserve grand champion at last year's All-American Jersey Show. River Valley Farm is home to 4 U.S. and Canadian national champions, many All-American and All-Canadian nominees and winners, as well as more than 125 of the breed's top genomic females. River Valley has been named Premier Exhibitor 4 of the last 5 years at World Dairy Expo. Let's give a big round of applause for our grand champion jersey, TJ Classic Minister Venus.
It is now my pleasure to welcome back the grand champion milking shorthorn of this year's World Dairy Expo, Hardcore Rebel Rocket, a 6-year-old age cow, led today by Mark Pell. She was exhibited this year by Core Blue Syndicate of Corey, Indiana, and she was bred by Chriselle Fisher. Her sire is Pinehurst Rebel 9th, and her dam is Hardcore O'Royce. Her current record in progress at 6 years and 6 months has just started and has completed 28 days for 1,235 pounds of milk with 39 pounds of protein and a 3.2% test. At the 2012 Winter National in Louisville, Kentucky, she was named Grand Champion. In 2014 at the Indiana State Fair in Indianapolis, Indiana, as well. She was also named All-American 4-year-old and Reserve All-American 5-year-old. The exhibitor honors include being Premier Exhibitor at the Winter National and Premier Breeder and Exhibitor at the Indiana State Fair for Core Blue Syndicate. Let's give another round of applause for a Hardcore Rebel Rocket of the Milking Shorthorn Show.
It is my pleasure to welcome our grand champion of this year's International Red and White Show, Strands Gen D Tequila Red. She is exhibited by Milk Source Genetics, and she was a senior 3-year-old this year. Tequila Red was bred by Reed Stransky and Jenny Dingbaum of Owatonna, Minnesota. Her sire is Scientific Director Red, and her dam is Gen D Devil Tiffany Red Excellent 95. Tequila is scored Excellent 91, and her production record at 2 years, 5 months, and 305 days in milk was 21,191 pounds of milk, 977 pounds of fat, and 658 pounds of protein. Milk Source Genetics has been premier exhibitor of the International Red and White Show here at World Dairy Expo in 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, and again this year. Please help me in welcoming our grand champion Red and White, Strands Gen D Tequila Red.
It is now time for the 2014 Supreme Champion of World Dairy Expo, the Jersey! Congratulations to everyone who participated in the 2014 World Dairy Expo, and a special congratulations to those on the red shavings this evening.